Hello everyone and welcome. Message for right now is and just leave it. If it doesn't suit your purpose or get you closer to where you're trying to go, just leave it. There are certain people, they want you to behave a certain way around them and treat them a certain way because that's all they know. And some people, all they know is how to provoke you and get a reaction out of you in the most negative possible way. All they know is people treating them bad. So what kind of reaction are they looking for? They're looking for a reaction for you to basically treat them like trash. Those are people who don't value themselves. And me, personally, I'm the type of person, if I gotta treat you bad to get you to understand, if I gotta do all this wild stuff and curse you out and go all upside your head, I would just rather not. I'd rather leave it. Because who has time for that, man? Nobody needs that kind of negativity around them or be involved in that kind of negativity. And that negativity gets you nowhere. It lowers your vibration. It lowers your, it's bad for your health. It's bad for you on every possible level you can think of, including financial. Because lower vibrations do not attract great finances, high vibing finances. So, if you gotta talk all wild to a person for y'all to be friends, it's not even worth it, man. It's best that you leave, because it keeps you in a low energy. It keeps you in a bad mood, or just angry at the world. Some people, they get off on it, but it's not taking them anywhere in life. It's just saying, it's just street cred or whatever kind of credit that you're looking for within that person or community or just a group of people. It's not worth it. Just leave it. If it's not going towards a higher purpose. Because who wants to be stuck in the energy of having to curse somebody out all the time? Not everybody can be namaste all the time and, peace, love, happiness, and, all that. But in the same breath, nobody wants to stay in the vibration where you got a code switch on them. It's just, you got to leave that stuff where it is. You got to leave them where they are. If you see that that's all they're looking for from you, that's their expectation of you, it means they must not think much of you. And some people, they do think that much of you, and that's why they want to keep you stuck there. And that's when you try to leave, they try to pull all these little tactics and antics to get you stuck and make you stay where they are on their level, because they know they can't reach heights that you can. They can't soar to the levels that you can. So just leave it. That's the motto. Not, just do it and then, just leave it and then just do it. Like Nike. Hit the check mark, man. Just hit the check mark on all your high vibrational boxes. And I just, just a random thought. Like, man, I used to know people like this. Like, people I would have to, they want me to talk all wild. And then I was the weird one. I was outcast for not doing that, for not bringing myself to that level. That's never been in my spirit. That's never sat right with me. That's never agreed with my spirit or my soul. So why would I do it? But people do it all the time. Like, okay, peer pressure. Like, peer pressure is nothing, compared to oppression. The oppression of God, man. You don't want that pressure on you for going against your own spirit. Everything your spirit is telling you, man, don't even go there with these folks, man. It's just gonna make you sink lower and lower. It's not developing your brain. If anything, it's degrading your brain and downgrading your brain. So you might get the downloads, but you don't know how to install. You don't know how to deliver a message, because you can't even install them in your system. So because your software is not compatible, is not compatible, not even backwards compatible with this type of behavior, this low of a vibration, or to a higher vibration even. So you're just stuck in one spot. You can't go lower, you can't go higher. You're just stuck with these people, but they can drag you lower. Don't get me wrong, don't get it twisted. They can drag you lower, but as long as you're with these people, you will be stuck. You need to be with people who always have an idea, who are always trying to put a plan into action, and I'm not talking about just be with planners. I'm talking about, people who are, they really are about that action. They're going to put these plans into play, and get it popping, man, basically. So yeah, just leave it. You don't have time. We weren't put here on this earth. We have a short time on this earth, and you got to think about the concept of time, in comparison to eternity, because there's time is a man-made concept, and and it was a concept that is on this earth. If you look at other planets, more than likely, there's probably, I don't know, that maybe there's no concept of time. I don't really know, but I know here, everything's rush, and that's part of the system. Everything, you gotta go. You only have a certain amount of years to do this. You gotta do this before you're 25, this before you're 30, this by the time you're 18. By the time you're 65, you gotta do this, and that, have this, that, and the third done already. So everything's a constant, bucket list. You gotta do all this before you die. Basically, life is a bucket list, man. So just leave it, man. If it's not growing you, if you're, if that bucket list isn't towards elevating yourself and your bloodline or those around you, just leave it. And with that, I'll leave you. Drink your water. Make sure you tell the world what you're worth. Heal properly, inside and out. And most importantly, life is too short to mind other people's business, so it's best that you mind your own. Peace.